In this video, I need to do something about the scratches I've put on this car. I've also got a slight hydraulic issue, so let's look at that first. Now we've got the battery light on, which I'm quite used to, but we've also got the hydraulic light is lighting up slightly. I'm going to put the suspension on high mode and we'll see if that gets work. Oh yeah. And now the light's gone out. That's weird. So we shall check the hydraulic level. We need the suspension on high for that. We need the car to be at maximum height. That's when you check the hydraulic level. So now that has been achieved, we can check the hydraulic level. And this bottom disc, it needs to be between these marks, which it is, but it's a little far away from the top. So we'll try a slight, let's try and zoom in, slight increase in the LHM level. So you can see the disc, the bottom disc is near the bottom of that gap between the lines. Alright then, we'll see if we can top this up. Got my trusty bottle of LHM. There we go, that's the disc at the top of the red markers now. So hopefully that'll be all the good times. Put the lid back on there. Let's go and see whether that's made a difference to the light. Hop aboard. Oh yeah, oh, caught on a door handle. Yeah, that seems to have done the job. So put suspension back down on low. And just check that light is staying off. So that was a nice easy fix. Incidentally, that's the first time I've had to top that up since buying the car, which, given it did have a leak at one point, probably isn't too bad. So that's stage one done. Now I need to go back home and get the touch-up paint that I'm using to try and improve the scratches on this car, which as we can see are not looking very nice. So my plan is to mask off each scratch and then build up a layer of touch-up paint, because if you just blob it on the top, the paint goes all over the good paint and it ends up looking a right mess. This is one of those oh, it's definitely just a short-term fix, and then we can get it done properly, hopefully. And I do need to give the entire car a wash. We've just come back from Devon, quite a long road trip. There's a lot of mucky roads, but I don't have washing facilities here or at home, which is why she's looking quite filthy. And if I use a jet wash again, people are going to complain, I imagine. So but right, I need to nip back home and get some paint. Right, now I have the pen, I can get started. This is where I've bought it, on the old eBay. I find the less professional the labels look, the better the quality quite often. So I've masked off most of the panel just to try and leave the stripes in between, so I can build up layers of paint upon the deeper scratches. There is a fine nib for hopefully doing some of these lines, but I'm not going to go there yet. It's get rid of the major scrapes is the priority. And I've got my chair, and my chair's not going to leave me low enough, so if we're ready, we will begin. This is the worst scrape down here, and we shall give it a go. Wipe off the excess. This is just a generic black, Peugeot Citroen black, but I think it'll probably do. There we go. So let's scrape here as well. And hopefully the tape will catch the splodges that tend to occur when you're using this stuff. So this is not going to make this disappear. This is just about offering it some protection until such time I can actually get it done professionally. I've already spoken to a body shop, my mate Alex up in Bridgenorth, and he was very much of the opinion of feel free to put paint on it, but do not put any wax near there. That was something I was considering at one point, but he was like, no, stay away from the wax. The wax will just make it a nightmare reacting with the paint. Actually got another massive scratch going along here as well. Oh, got a bit of too much on above the brush. Oh, this is a really nice brush. I had somewhere they come with a bit too chunky a brush, and that's not what you want for this. Oh, I feel like Bob Ross now. Although to be fair, Bob Ross probably wouldn't crash his car in the first place. I wonder what car Bob Ross drove. There's a question for us to ponder. Surprisingly therapeutic, this. It's a very lovely day. So you can have fun now, guessing how long this temporary fix will last. Right, I'm going to continue doing that, and I'll come back in a bit and give you the results. Well, here we go then. It's the moment of truth. Great excitement. It's time to remove the tape. This was a very fiddly job to do, because trying to avoid overlap, and we certainly got improvement. See that much. Oh, that could probably do with another coat. Nonetheless, I'll get all this off. This might have been a bit overkill. I think the brush was better than I anticipated, to be honest. Oh, yeah, somewhere I'd accidentally taped over there. But nonetheless, this is looking better than I think I thought I could possibly do. It doesn't mean I'm not going to get it sorted out professionally. It just means that it's a bit less of a panic. Yeah, you can still see the scrapes. They're not going to vanish. Oh, somewhere I missed on that one as well. Maybe the tape wasn't as necessary as I thought. I free-handed that one. You can still see it, but it's a lot better. So something else I might be able to do is get the paint on, and then once it's dried and cured, go over it with a bit of compound and try and blend it in. Get rid of the sticky out bits. I don't think I'll give up the day job, which hilariously is making videos where I work really badly on my car. Yeah, some touching up to do here, I think. But it is a little less unsightly. I think you'll agree, won't you? Let's get the pen, we'll do some detail work. Pretty uncanny, isn't it? The shine on this car. It's extraordinary. Well, let's see if we can tidy up what we've got here. Just drop a little bit of paint in there. Oh yes, that's looking better. Yeah, I can almost do a filler on that. That's a nasty deep scratch there. Oh well. Oh, too much. It's definitely starting to look a little more unsightly, a little less unsightly rather. Well, I don't think that's too bad for a touch-up pen. I might go over it again. There's some edges of the paint showing, which make it more visible. But I might also let that dry and just give it a buff and see where we end up. We'll let that cure here in the sunshine. But as a temporary fix, it certainly doesn't draw the attention in the way it did, so perhaps we can say that is good. So we've got the LHM level right, and things are looking much better. I have also just started looking at tyres, because generally the tyres seem pretty worn out, probably because I do drive like an idiot. I just like driving quickly in this car. I may have to get the tracking sorted. I'm starting to think this isn't scrubbing the edges off just because of the way I drive. You can't really afford to scrub the edges off on a 145 tyre because you haven't got much width going on. 75% must be good tread. And we're definitely getting a bit marginal, so some new tyres might be in order. Probably like to try Michelin's. They're going to be expensive, but Michelin's were the tyres for the car, so there's always something to do. But that is the GSA for the moment. So yeah, I need to get the old girl a wash, and because she deserves it. She's clocked up so many miles lately and been absolutely superb, as you may have seen in a recent video. So GSA, tyres next, and paint at some point, but at least I can put that off for a little bit longer. So I shall say thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. Hubnut store for all the lovely merch, and I shall see you in a future video. Farewell. Yes, there is definitely a bit missing. Hello, we're going to do another mailbox because we've got some stuff that's come from Australia that was sent in August, and I think we definitely need to see what that is. But first of all, we've also got some dodgy stuff that's come from China. So shall we start?
Maybe a tad small for the seller, I feel that.
It's a tiny car spoiler. What? That is cute, but what on earth is it for? Maybe I meant to stick it to my computer or something and it'll go faster. I don't know. I love the random stuff we get from China. I always wonder if that's what the person actually ordered. Thank you, whoever sent me a tiny spoiler. Is this better or worse?
It's a sensible.
Sensible. Right, okay. Ooh, plug and drive OBD2 performance chip tuning box. Right. It'll give 35% more power and 25% more torque. That sounds like utter rubbish, but as we've got it and we've got a car that uses OBD2.
Well, at least for a couple more days, so you could...
Yeah. We'll give that a go. 2-year warranty, 30-day money-back guarantee. Brilliant. I don't think it'll work. Have you checked this one yet?
Yeah, I'm just pondering which of your cars it may refer to.
Oh. Yeah, I could probably do with more of those.
You probably gotta like blur that.
Yeah, that's quite rude, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd be intrigued to know which one that's aimed at.
Yep. Thank you, whoever has sent that. Maybe we'll blur it out on the screen. You never know. I'm not clever enough.
Put a picture of a car over it.
What is this? Clear coat applicator, clear coat scratch repair filler and sealer.
Gosh, I wonder what they could be getting at with that one.
Maybe it's the GSA that this camera is mounted on because I left my tripod at the unit. Keep away from children.
Okay. So
Yeah.
don't let them touch it.
Okay, unfortunately it's a bit more than the clear coat that's damaged on poor Giselle. There probably already has been a video on what I've done with it, but thank you. I know the next car coming in has a clear coat on it. Metallic red paint.
And there was me thinking
Whoa.
you only wanted it for the dials.
I can smell that already.
I know.
Oh, jeepers. An air freshener. Another air freshener. Many air fresheners. Shall I take this personally? They mostly seem to be strawberries.
Oh, some apples.
Oh, some apples. Yeah. Jeepers.
You must know
Yeah.
your diet. There's a
Pardon?
large amount of apples and strawberries involved in your
Oh,
diet. Not car air fresheners.
I wondered what you were getting at for a moment
car
there.
air fresheners.
No, no.
Nobody's suggesting you eat those.
No, I thought you were just getting at reasons why someone might want an air freshener.
Well, I don't like to say. But...
Moving swiftly on. Another postcard from Martin Neumann. This time Louisiana and a Cadillac that's been chained to a lamppost. So that's nice. I'm not sure if that counts as top security. SA Motor, your RA magazine. And I'm not even sure what car that is on the front.
Is it a mutilated Vixella?
It isn't, no.
No.
No, it's a coupe of some sort. What do you reckon, folks?
There is a letter.
I'm loving the advert on the back as well. Steal those vitamins. Please drive safely. The Royal Automobile Association. What country is this?
Australia is where it's come from.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's Australian then. Ra is now in its 96th year, back in 1999. Vectra, page 36. I see.
Ooh.
Surely no one has ever gone ooh at a Vauxhall Vectra before. Oh, there we go. Holden Vectra road test. What was their conclusion? Features we didn't like, the rear centre seating. That's because basically there isn't any. That's the only thing they didn't like. The comfort and seating for passengers is quite good.
You may be inclined to disagree.
The centre seat occupant may notice a slightly harder ride. Well, the suspension's not going to change, is it?
No, but also there's the big bodgy bit that pulls out.
Yeah. There we go.
Hello there.
We shall read that at our leisure. Oh, Datsun Cherry. Not Cherry. 120Y Coupe. Nice.
There's got a little safety manual in there as well.
Oh.
I'm just wondering what she's pondering.
It's a good question. What is she pondering?
On the front, that's scary.
Yes. In there it's scary also.
Oh my god.
Attack. This scary puppet just appears in many different places. Designed for safety. The Australian design rules.
Has been enclosed. As design rule 16 relates to what you say about the triangle boom.
Oh yes. In Australia they're quite strict about windscreen wipers. Maybe that's why you don't see many triangle of dooms over there. Must have demisters. Some of my cars have demisters. And all wipers and washers must be efficient. Thank you, Tim. Yes, Tim Cox. What else have we got?
We have this one.
Oh,
There's
it's another.
rather nicely, lot of thought been put into this one.
Sent to Ian of Hubnut. Recently cleaning out my garage and found a bunch of car brochures from the early 90s. May contain good times. Oh. Oh, Subaru first of all. I'm going to have to just sit down and go through these brochures with you all at some other time, aren't I? Oh, I've got the Fiore in here. I think I drove a Fiore in New Zealand. It's very little. 758cc. It helpfully says on the back of the brochure. We got the Liberty because I had to rename the Legacy for Australian reasons. So that's very interesting. I'll give you that one. You can repackage. Hate to see you sitting there all idle.
Heaven forbid.
Wow. Review, a news magazine for Australian Renault lovers. It's got a Hot 19 on the front cover, Nigel Mansell and Red 5 on the back. He won for Williams. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a lot in here. It's mostly about the Renault 19. I wonder if that's the only car they sold in Australia at the time. The Renault Scenic, a family car of the future. Gosh. This is issue number 1. I wonder if they ever did any more issues.
Didn't quite turn out like that.
It didn't. No, it didn't look like that at all. Yeah, wow. No, I haven't got a date on that, but I'm going to guess, oh, I don't know, 1991 maybe? Yeah, there we go, 91, 92. Skills. I have them.
I was going to make an educated guess because I read the letter.
Wow. Now we're on to the Peugeot range. The hatchback of Notre Dame. That's weak. That's Peugeot 205 for you, including in rally form, 205 T16. Why have I never owned a Peugeot 205? What does the corporate sector want?
Oh, what do?
I don't know. Safety, apparently. Oh, and a Peugeot 405. And quite rightly so. Not sure why I've never owned a 405 either. The judgment is in.
Oh,
Yeah. Peugeot again, 405. That's nice. It's getting dark out here, isn't it? So I hope you're seeing this. And that's mostly text, comparing the Peugeot 405 with many other cars, including Saabs. go. By the way, it's cost a considerable amount of money to send all these brochures from Australia, so thank you very much. Peugeot 405 brake. Do they mean the estate? They certainly do. A very attractive wagon. I think you'll agree.
Thank you.
Peugeot exterior colours and interior trims. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm liking the Regency red myself.
Regency red. I'm rather liking the brown, actually.
Brown interior. Giselle, did you just sink? Oh, there's a boy leaning in the boot. I see what's going on. The tripod is being meddled with. Apologies if we're vibrating. He now seems to be climbing into the boot.
This is the fun, the joys of having children.
Yes, the joys of having children. He's now shut himself in the boot. There's no latch, so you're stuck now. Haha. Very funny. Yeah, Mitsubishi Verada. Yeah, it's rather nice. It's got the GT or GTO in there. Magna Elite wagon. I do like that first generation Magna. Very nice. And the last one.
Ooh.
It could wear all of these badges. But which car is it? It's a Mitsubishi. Galant. That's the one with four-wheel steering. I think they did a four-wheel drive. Yeah, four-wheel drive, four-wheel steering, four-wheel independent suspension, 4 valves per cylinder, four-wheel anti-lock brakes. The boy is still trying to get out of the car.
Okay, I'll just put this one away and then I will get you another parcel.
Okay, thank you all.
Did you read the letter?
Oh no, I didn't read the letter. It was...
Look at the...
She's good. She's good. From Tone. Oh yes, Tone comments on quite a few things. Thank you, Tone. I no longer own a typewriter. However, I felt it necessary to source a typewriter style font as a tribute to Hubnut Goes Global. So there we go. Thank you very much, Tone. And just to prove it, look. It's a font like a typewriter. Brilliant. Thank you, Tone. Next.
Yes, sir. A heavy one, Nick.
Oh.
That was very carefully wrapped.
Oh, where's this one come from? I don't think this has come from Australia.
It hasn't. There we go.
Oh yeah, there we go.
What's that one?
RG, is that Reading?
S. Graham.
What have we got in here? Ah,
Oh,
a torque wrench. Oh wow.
that's a big one.
That is a big one. Calm down. Yeah, it's correctly got... It's down on 0 at the moment. That's good. That's beefy. What does it go up to? 210 torques. That's impressive. Oh no, that's Newton meters, I think. Torques is that way. 196. Thank you. That'll be very, very useful, no doubt. Am I putting this in the right way around? No. It's even got some sockets. Alright. Make sure that goes somewhere safe. We have a letter. Is this the last one?
This is the last.
Oh, good.
I will
That's good 'cause
require
it's getting very dark.
assistance with this one.
Hi Ian, thanks for sharing your projects with us. Love your work. Enclosed is a little something to hopefully make your new lockup anything but average. Cheers, from Liam. I think I can guess at what this is going to be. 1970s British Leyland, is it? Oh yes, it really is. There we go. Let's just get that back up to make sure I'm actually getting... Oh yeah,
Oh, perfect.
we are fully on screen. Look at that, the Leyland P76.
Oh, well done.
Anything but average. That is amazing. What an Australian beauty.
Look at this sheet.
Super. Right, we shall gently roll that up again. And I shall say thank you for another thrilling selection of items. It's got very dark here now, so we're going to go inside because the neighbours are looking at us and think we're really weird. We might let a boy out of a car. Do you want to come out? Yes, he wants to come out. We decided to let the boy out, so we shall say farewell, and see you in a future video.